Climbing back upon Mount Soapbox for another rant. And it feels like I'm beating a dead horse, and it also feels like I'm repeating myself, and I'm becoming a broken record or a parrot, a ranting parrot. But I knew this was going to happen again. I just knew it. Rockstar claims that they listen to our feedback when it comes to Red Dead Online. But apparently they don't. They listen to the money, but not to the feedback. So, early access content, as most of you know from yesterday, that was for the first month available on the PlayStation 4 for free, is now available on Xbox One, including the Ancient Tomahawk, the Perlina Warhorse, the Bellinger Saddle, the Finley Jacket, the Stanger-Studded Spurs, the Caldwell Jacket, along with 2 new emotes, well, new for Xbox One players, Boast, as well as Hey You. These items were free for the first month on the PS4. Reminds me of a previous early access pack all the way back during Red Dead Online beta in November. Same thing happened. Sony gave Rockstar Take-Two lots of money, probably millions of dollars. We have no idea how much. And this was the first of the early access packs that PlayStation 4 got first. By the way, I am not trying to start a console war. I have a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One, and I happen to play Red Dead Online on both consoles because we don't have crossplay. So, there. Grizzly's Outlaw Outfit, Red Chestnut Arabian Horse, Alligator Skin Saddle, High Roller, Double Action Revolver. First month, same thing, was free for the PlayStation 4 players. Then the moment it goes over to Xbox One, just over a month later in early January 2019, price tags are added to all these items. Obviously, I did a rant about that several months ago. Fast forward to present day, we see it happening once again. These early access items that were free for the first month on the PS4 now have price tags on both consoles. Starting things off with the Finley Jacket. By the way, I am not going to repeat myself any more than I have to. All these items we're going to go over originally had a $0 price tag on the PS4 for the first month. So, the Finley Jacket is currently $93. The Caldwell hat, $102. The Stanger Studded Spurs, $52. The cheapest item available at the fence is the Ancient Tomahawk. It's only $5.50. However, it's basically just a reskin version of the Tomahawk, but it's not that expensive. If you want another Tomahawk, you can go purchase the Ancient Tomahawk at your nearest fence for $5.50. Moving over to the stable, a few items over there, including the Bellinger Saddle, $217. This is not even the best available saddle if you're not a high enough rank. I would recommend save your money and drop $512 instead on the Nacogdoches saddle, which is superior to the Bellinger saddle. So that's just my thoughts if you're looking for a really good saddle and you're not at high enough rank yet to get the best saddles in the game. Next is the Perlina Warhorse, which is at best a mid-tier horse. It was great when it was free, but now that it has a price tag to it of $475, once again, you're better off saving your money, continuing to rank up until you're able to get one of the better horses in the game. And one thing I did not go over yesterday in the Event Week video is the upgraded saddlebags that were also free for PlayStation 4 players during this first month of the early access content, which I call the upgraded skull saddlebag. These are $140 a pop. Moseying on over to the emotes. I don't like the idea of price tags being on emotes, but if you want to spend cash and gold on them, it's your money, it's your gold. Who am I to judge? I was able to get these along with the rest of the early access content for my PS4 character when they were free, so lucky me and lucky everybody else on the PS4. The Hey You Greet is $126 now, and Boast Action is now $145. Now, if we go back a few weeks, there was another early access perk for PlayStation 4 players. 3 free treasure maps. And I seriously doubt that in 2 or 3 weeks from now, Xbox One players will also receive 3 free treasure maps. Like I said, I doubt it. I don't see it happening. I hope I'm wrong about that, because I think that Xbox One players are getting screwed over enough, and I thought that Rockstar was against dividing their community. They did mention that in the early days of Grand Theft Auto Online, how they didn't want to divide players. Why are they doing it now when it comes to Red Dead Online? The sad answer is money, money, money. And I don't really understand it, because Rockstar is not one of these struggling indie developers that's, kickstarting it and looking for investors and bending the knee to Epic in order to get enough money to keep their shop open and finish their game. Rockstar is a multi-billion-dollar development house. It's one of the biggest and most popular development companies in the entire world in the gaming industry. Do they really need those few $1,000,000 that Sony is sending their way? And a lot of people made the point that maybe it's not Rockstar, maybe it's Take-Two, their parent company, the publisher of Rockstar games, that made this deal, which probably is the case, but unfortunately, I have to hold Rockstar just as accountable as Take-Two for agreeing to this deal with Sony, which is obviously screwing over Xbox One players. Now, the good news to all of this for everyone on Xbox One, despite the fact that these items will cost you money, I really do think that Rockstar could have made things better PR-wise by giving you all, or everyone on Xbox, including myself, I swing both ways, the opportunity to get these items for free, at least for a week. Give you a week window. That's all I'm asking for, but no, they didn't. A week to get the Perlina Warhorse or the Ballinger Saddle, which is crap compared to the Nacogdoches Saddle. The Finley jackets, which are all right. The Stanger-studded spurs, they're okay. The Caldwell hats, well, some people like the Caldwell hats. And, of course, the 2 emotes. At least if you would have given people on Xbox One at least a week window to get those for free, I would have probably decided not to do this rant, because I feel like I'm repeating myself more ways than one. But the good news is most of these items suck. You don't really need to waste your money on them anyways. Like I said, the Ballinger Saddle, the Nacogdoches is way better. I'd rather buy the Nacogdoches Saddle than the Ballinger Saddle. The Perlina Horse, an okay small mid-tier horse, but they're way better horses in the game. Like, for example, the Turkmens, Missouri Foxtrotters, as well as the Black and White Arabians. The Finley jackets look all right, but there's plenty of other coats and jackets in the game. There's way better hats in the game. And to be honest, like I said, I don't really see the point in spending money or gold for emotes. But when it comes to all these items now available on Xbox One, it's your money, it's your gold. If you really like the Caldwell hat or the Finley jackets or the emotes, go ahead, spend your money on them. I mean, the Ancient Tomahawk's only $5.50, but whatever you're doing, just remember, by purchasing these items on the Xbox One, I feel like Xbox One players are unintentionally encouraging Rockstar to continue this sad practice. Instead, what we should be doing is refusing to buy the Ancient Tomahawk, the Perlina Horse, Ballinger Saddle, Finley Jacket, the rest of that stuff. I don't need to continue mentioning all these items. You see them right there in writing. I say that Xbox One players should just say no. Refusing to give them money for the so-called early access content, as well as speaking out against Rockstar via the social medias like their Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, their YouTube channel, etc., in my opinion, is the way to let them know how you feel about this. Unfortunately, I feel like this is going to continue. I don't know how long this deal between Sony and Rockstar Take-Two lasts when it comes to future early access content for Red Dead Online. But I think that players that have an issue with this, whether or not you're on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, or you're just part of the Red Dead Online community, and like myself, you don't like to see this behavior by Rockstar, speaking out is something that we can do. If you're on the Xbox One, don't give them any of your money. Don't give them $1 or a penny. Don't purchase anything. Don't even buy the Ancient Tomahawk, even though it's $5.50. In the end, it's your money, it's your gold, but speak out. Tell them, no, you're not going to get any of my money for something that was free on the other platform. Obviously, the other way you go about speaking out is letting them know how you feel via the social medias, their Twitter, Instagram, Facebook pages, as well as their YouTube channel. Just leave them a message. You don't have to be an asshole about it. You could just be straight up, say, look, I do not approve of you showing favoritism over one platform via the other when we're all supposed to be part of the same community. Will Rockstar listen to us? Obviously, they didn't a few months ago when some of us were speaking out against the beta early access price hikes that transpired. And sadly, they probably won't again. But maybe, just maybe, if we don't purchase any of those items on the Xbox One. By the way, I didn't buy any of those items for the early access content. I refused. Even though I got them for free on the PS4, it was the principle of the thing. By refusing to purchase these items, as well as speaking out and letting our voices be heard by Rockstar, maybe enough people on the Xbox One and, supporters via the PlayStation 4 throughout the Red Dead Online community will once again let Rockstar know how we feel about this and how we are not happy about this divisiveness that they're doing. If you're going to have early access content for one platform or the other, and you're going to have it free, then by the time you put that content over on the other platform, at least give those players a week, a window of opportunity to acquire these items for free as well. What's really sad about all this is despite the fact that some of us will refuse to purchase these items on the Xbox One and speak out, I feel like by the time the summer update for Red Dead Online comes out, there's going to be another early access pack that'll be free for the first month for PlayStation 4 players. And by the time it gets over to the Xbox One a month later, it's going to be the same thing. History will once again repeat itself. And unfortunately, Rockstar will not listen. At the end of the day, is this going to stop players on the Xbox One from playing Red Dead Online? No, it's not, because it's overall still a fantastic online experience that's hopefully going to continue to get better. But at the same time, when Rockstar claims to listen to feedback from the fan base and the community, and yet when it comes to this issue, they don't listen, it just seems very apparent that Rockstar cares more about the money that Sony gave them to give early access content to PS4 players than they do about trying to, in some form, fashion, or way, appease the Xbox One players in the Red Dead Online community. Now, maybe in 2020 there'll be a reversal. Microsoft will do an early access deal with Take-Two Rockstar, and the roles will be reversed. But even if that transpired, which most likely won't, I would feel the same way. PlayStation 4 players being screwed over because of some sort of early access deal between Rockstar and Take-Two. And yes, I know that happened in the past when it came to the Grand Theft Auto, story DLCs. It was like a year in between them going to 360, then to the PlayStation 3. So, unfortunately, PlayStation players in Rockstar have experienced something very similar a long time ago. But at the end of the day, I don't like exclusivity. I don't like early access. I would prefer it, as a lover of video games and of Red Dead Online and of Rockstar that happens to have Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, I would prefer it if all consoles, all platforms, all fans throughout the entire community got the content at the exact same time for the exact same price.